Hi, I just wanted to come and do this tag to get to know me better tag. And I'm outside, so I might be screaming my lungs out if you can't hear me. But I wanted to get to know me a little bit of who I am. And just to know the person. I mean, I feel like when I started this YouTube channel, I had a few ideas of what I wanted to do, and I just kind of started off with my family. But then I wanted to get, I wanted to have a video where it talks a little bit about me and who I am, because initially it is kind of about me, so and my family and people that, things that I'm doing and things that I enjoy. So I wanted to let you into my world. I look kind of girly right now, right? Oh my goodness, stop. I'm that person that I don't usually dress up, but for situations like this, I wanted to dress up. I love this dress, polka dot dress. I never had one of this, and I haven't worn it in forever, and I was like, you know what? Let me try it. So that's what I'm trying. And obviously to get to know me better and what I love and what I'm all about and such. So a little bit about who I am. I had a couple of questions actually written down. So I'm kind of ready. Like it feels like an interview. I didn't feel like I've dressed for an interview, but it's not. I would have loved to do something really nice and cozy, just be on the grass, but not today. And I really wanted to do this because I've been procrastinating like forever. So let's get on with it. Let me not drag it, like take 15 minutes just to get to the questions, okay? What's your name? My name is Loini, Loini, Loini Dapandula. That's my middle name. It means be thankful or grateful, one of the two, or both. That's from my native language. Yeah. I'm Oshuambo speaking. Going with that, I am from Namibia. From the, yeah, I am from Windhoek, Namibia. I was born and raised in Namibia. I've been there my whole life. Yeah, I love it. Actually, I was raised in Ongwediva, and then I think around primary school from grade 4. I went to live in Windhoek with my mom, and yeah, I've lived there my whole life until I got married. I think about 4 years ago. I've been married for 4 years. My husband and I just celebrated our 4-year anniversary on May 16th. So that was really nice. I was like, oh, it was just like yesterday we got married, but like we have 2 kids, so nah, it doesn't feel like yesterday. So that's where I grew up. How long have you lived in the States? I've lived in the States for about 4 years. My husband and my family, my husband and I, or my family, we live in Idaho. Right now we live in Manan, Idaho. Actually, it's called Grant. It's a little town. Like Manan is big, but it's not big enough for everybody, but it's like a little town. So it's like Manan, no, it's Grant, and that's where we live right now. I love it. It's kind of country here. So it's like, it's not like a big city and all that, and I love it. I love it. I love it, love it. Did I say I love it? Yeah. It's just kind of quiet. I meet a lot of farmers. There's a lot of farmers here. My husband was born and raised here, and he loved it. So yeah, I moved here when we got married, so I didn't live here before. I did a video of how my husband and I met. It's kind of hilarious. Every single time I watch that video, I'm like, oh, it's so funny. And at the same time, it's like, what? So I'm going to post that video. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how we met and that. That's me and him. And we do a video with that. And you get to know us a little bit. But I just want to have a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, Loini, we have a video of you and your husband. But I'm like in it. But anyway, that's what I think. So I've been married for 4 years. Another question that I thought, I just had a couple of questions that, people find me interested or find interesting about me. Another one is, what is the nickname that your family calls you? I grew up with this nickname called Pinky, and I don't know where I got it from, Like, I know my aunt would call me, like, she'd say, Pinky, and I was really in there. And I don't know if I was such a huge pink person, but it felt like it was a girl color, and you just kind of go with the flow with it, you know what? So, Yeah, that's what happened. So my nickname growing up, I think, was Pinky. And then I was a radio presenter at one point, and I loved it. Oh my goodness, I was so nervous. Everybody always said I had a good voice. And then I went on radio, and it really, really worked out well. And my radio name was Lolly. I used to do a youth show. I used to work for Base FM, for those that are, watching from Namibia. So I worked for Base FM, and I was doing a youth show, and then I moved to the morning show. It was huge. I loved it. I loved doing the morning show, but I hated having to wake up at 5 o'clock. So it was really, really fun. And because you had to be energetic, you had to be in there, like, but I really love it. So my nickname then was Lolly, and that came actually with a friend of mine. Her name is Popepi, and I call her Poppy. So together we're like Lollipop. And so yeah, I had that, and so my family still call me Lolly or Lols. Yeah, Lols, hey Lols, like back home. Oh my goodness, hey Lols, and I kind of like it. So that was my nickname. Do you have any phobias? Yes, I have phobias. Well, yes, I actually do. I don't know a lot of them, but I know that I'm afraid of heights. I cannot do heights. My son Helam can also not do heights. He's just like me. So I'm not a big fan of heights. I'm outside. That's just a truck. I don't know if I should wait. Let it go. Okay, moving on. So yeah, I'm afraid of heights. I don't like heights. They scare me for the longest time. I'm scared of rats. I just can't. Here they call them mice, because apparently the rats are the huge one. Me, small, big. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. I'm afraid of that. So that's one of my favorite things. Oh, no favorite thing, but things that really, really scare the life out of me. And now that I'm in the country, I'm currently living with my in-laws right now, and they have rats everywhere. Or when you go outside, I'm just like, Lord, give me strength. It's one of those things that you think to yourself that maybe this is a trial that I need to overcome. Man. Anyway, those are some of the things I'm afraid of. Okay. What is some things that you do with your body? Weird body skills. Okay. I was thinking about this one. I was like, oh my goodness, what do I do? I'm not one of those probably is going to show you a move. No, I'm not that person. But ever since I was young, actually, this is something I do, and I can't sleep without doing it. I do it all the time. And when sometimes I'm just sitting by myself, I do it without even thinking that I'm doing it. Yeah, I've done it for since I was a baby, and I still do it now. And I'm so grateful that I can still do it forever. Okay, what is it? I cannot sleep without sucking my tongue. This is what I do. I roll it up. I don't sleep. I know. I don't wake up like my mouth. I don't how do you put it? Like I'm not one of those who sleep like, but you don't even know I'm doing it. But it's so soothing. It's self-soothing, I think. So I really love it. So I do it. Thank goodness my tongue is a muscle and it's not gonna wear out, because if it did, I probably wouldn't be able to talk anymore. So yeah, that's one of the weird things I do. What's your favorite comfort food? My favorite comfort food would be, as I would call it back home, chips and Russian, and here we would say fries and sausage. And I like to fry up my fries, and then I take them out and I have them with vinegar, a bit of vinegar, a bit of salt, and then I take a sausage, and it has to be specific. It's smoked sausage, and then I cut it up in the middle, just not all the way, and then I put it in the microwave. Woo! Hey! It's not good for me, but I love it. Main reason is I think I've associated a lot of my good memories with it, and because it's so dang good, it's so good. Like, I love to have sausage with my fries all the time. So that's one of my favorite things. One of the things that I also say here, what's a phrase or exclamation you always say? So embarrassing. I served in Kenya. I was a missionary for 18 months in Kenya, and I did that with my church. My church is the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, and it's a voluntary thing. You do it on your own, and I wanted to do it, and I did that. And as missionaries, we had a lingo, that we would always say with each other. And when somebody was like, you know how you get when somebody was probably reprimanding you, you would say, she was blasted, and So one of the things that I love to say, I love to say bogus. Like, and you can't just say, it's so bogus. No, no, no. You say bogus. So weird because I loved it. I've used it. I've been off my mission for 5 years. So I started saying it. And now, one day, my husband and I were driving, like, hey, and then he's like, mommy, bogus. I said, no. So it's been so hard. I've been trying to restrain myself because I can't say it anymore because the way he says it is like, it's so bogus. And I know it's me because the way he's saying it, it's not like, mommy bogus. It's like, mommy bogus. I'm like, okay, fine. This clearly means it's me. And my husband's like, where did that come from? Because the way he's saying it, it's like not the way I would say it. And I know it's me. So I was like, you know what, it's cool. So I haven't been saying it because it's part of who I am. But I'm like, you know what? Sometimes you have to let it go because my little human is learning those things and I want to be a better example. So yeah. So those are some of the weird questions that I have. If you have some questions, ask me and I can answer you. But just who I am, I'm a very bubbly person, very energetic. I have a lot of energy. That's why I probably stay up late and then I sleep in. I'm not a morning person. I'm not a morning person. I like to sleep in and then it's just who I am. I love food, all kinds of food. I'm not a big fan of Korean, like teriyaki chicken and all that. That's not for me. I'm not. But I'm a big fan of seafood, meat, all kinds of food. Bring it on, baby. I'm gonna be. I'm all about that. Hence, that's why my hips don't lie. Really, they don't. Like, that's the reason why they don't lie, is because I love food that much. So, yeah. Another thing, let me just check. There might be a rat. Imagine. But I know it's not here. But you need to know. Like, I'm all up in there and I'm like, ooh, right here. No, it's not gonna do much. You have those imagination. You know what I mean? So anyway, what else? What I'm currently studying, I am doing marriage and family. I'm a big affirmation in marriage and family. Back home, I studied at the University of Namibia. I have a degree in psychology. I really want to take that up, and coming here, transferring, that's a long story. So I was like, you know what, I can still do marriage and family and be able to be a therapist. I'm torn between being a therapist and a school counselor, mainly because I have a deep passion for being with young people. I feel like I connect well with them. That's the reason why. So I love it. I love therapy. And it has become so much of who I am. Like, sometimes I'll have conversation either with my friends or my cousins, and they'll be like, Loini, are you trying to use psychology on me? And it's just like, when I have a conversation with people, I like to have those deep, meaningful conversations. I'm all about making those deep connections because I just think that life, there's so much that's going on that it would hurt me that, oh yeah, I was hanging out with who and this was she was struggling. I'm not saying that you tell me all your problems, I'm not saying that, but I love to have conversations with people that are deep and meaningful, that you feel like it's going somewhere. Even with friendships now, I look for deeper, meaningful friendships because I want to be able to come to you, and I think that's an important thing. There's so many things happening around the world, so many fake things that are around the world. I don't want to be around people that I just feel superficial. I want to be able to be myself, and I want to be able to feel that I can connect to you, you can connect to me, we can have a conversation and be able to, have that connection. I'm all about connection. I'm really into that. So that's who I am. I think one of my favorite roles is being a mom. It's hard, I won't lie. It's one of the most challenging things I've ever experienced. And if my mom is watching this right now, I really, really appreciate you for everything that you've been through with me. Because my son will do something and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is what it's all about. But other than that, I really, really love being a mom because it teaches me to be a better person. It teaches me to be more forgiving, more loving, more things that I feel like I wouldn't have learned any other way. And I think that other people, we all learn in different ways and different experiences. But I think a mom has really transformed me as a person. So I love it. I love it. My kids teach me a lot. They drive me crazy. That's why I never look like this, because I'm out there running around looking for them. But yeah, yeah, I love being a mom. That's some of the things that I love to do. Another thing that I love to do, one of my favorite things is being a wife. I love being a wife to the love of my life. He makes it so easy. I literally fall in love with him every single day. He's such a good person. He makes me learn so much. And that's one of the things I learned. I feel like, God wants us to be married, because there's just that partnership that you have with someone, that connection that you have with someone, that I don't think you can find it any other way. And he wants us to experience that. And it's because you just grow as a person, you learn so much, and you love them wholeheartedly. And he's literally the man of my dreams. Sometimes because he helps me stay grounded, because I can fly out there. But not just that, but because I just feel like he makes me a better person, and I think I make him a better person. I really take him out of his comfort zone. I'm sure you've seen him feeling like, but he loves me and he supports me, so I don't know. So yeah, I love doing that. I love being married. I love having kids. My life is not perfect, but it's the best life. I love my life. I love creating memories with my family. That's one of my favorite things, especially now that's the summer. I think every weekend we're out, and it can be taking a walk, going to a lake, or just going for hikes. And it's just something I love, being in the outdoors. I love experiencing life, and I just love taking that journey with people that I just enjoy being with people that I love. And that's one thing I learned, that when you're around other people, or at least people that you love, let them know how much you feel. And it doesn't matter what you're doing, it's just with who you're with and how good you feel when you're around them. That's what I think. So I make the best. I have this motto of living the best life. Don't wait till this miracle happens and then life changes. I just think that you can make each day count. Make each day count. Feel like Titanic right now, but make it count. Do the things that you didn't think you could do, and just enjoy it. And especially if you have those that you can share those moments with, enjoy them, because I've learned that you never know when that might be the last time you're with that person. So I have that philosophy that I just want to be with those that I love, and make sure that I have those memories with them, so that whatever happens, even if I leave them, I have those treasured memories. Because sometimes when those people are gone, that's all you have, and those become treasures. So that's what I think. So anyway, come on this journey with us, and let me, let's take walks and watch me do my hair. And I don't think I'm the best hairdresser ever, but I learn. And watch me fail, watch me pick myself up, and let's have conversations of life and what you find. I was waiting for that truck to go because I'm outside. So yeah, the perks of being outside, you can hear the birds. So anyway, so I feel that, let's have those conversations. Let's walk this journey with me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I love it. And I just felt really, really prompted to do something like this. Even if it means to inspire one person and to connect with one person, then that's okay. That's all I want. So come and take a walk with me. We've been taking a lot of walks. I don't know how long this thing is. You must be thinking, girl, please. So I'm going to go, because I don't know if it's gonna rain. It looks, the clouds are like, and they are right here. So if it rains, what? In my face. But that's okay. Okay. So thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, we take it from here. See ya. Oh, did I say that I love to dance? Oh yeah, I love to dance. You must be thinking like, Chloe, I know, I was about to say goodbye, and then I realized that I love to dance. That's how disorganized I am. I'm so disorganized, but that's okay. Who needs organizations anyway? Okay, life. Okay, anyway, let's leave that. So I love to dance. So don't mind me if I, crack up a little bit. Or I don't want to dance. I feel like a girl. So anyway, I'll probably dance. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and getting to know who I am. I want to get to know who you are as well, and see what you like, what you don't like. Either way, it's cool. But thank you so much for spending however minutes with me and being on this journey with me and my family. So yeah, I felt the raindrop. It's here. Peace out. I'm out.